Boom, peace, intro. How's it going? Sunday morning, making another video. I thought I made a video yesterday. I really messed everything up on that deal. Got distracted. I got a package in from Mr Deavers. Unfortunately, it's already opened and exposed, and I've already went through it. I thought I was recording. I wasn't. My buddy Jono asked me if I wanted to hunt with him yesterday, but I was with the grandkids and the wife. And then while we were here, my grandkids are out there playing in the leaves. You know, they rake them in a big pile. And then my youngest daughter will scoop the pile back up with a snow shovel. Scoop it back in there, and they jump in the pile, you know, having fun. And the 5-year-old girl, the one I told you really loves Hot Wheels for some reason. I mean, she came over here last weekend and got like 15 out of my store, and which I don't care. I told you guys before, I give them away to everybody. But she can have whatever she wants, and she would have got some yesterday. But anyway, I just went up there to get some crackers, some peanut butter, maybe come back down here, do my video, and looked out the window right as my daughter was scooping shovel of leaves back in a pile. She jumped right in the pile, caught her right there with the shovel, snow shovel tip. And as you know, it's got a fine piece of metal. It laid it open all the way to the bone. I mean, it looked like a mouth. It dang sure looked like another eye. It was that big. All the way across. Just busted wide open. Blood everywhere. Poor girl. So we got her in here, got her up, and I called her mom and her dad, because you could take them, but they don't do much for them until the parents get there, and it's not too far away to the hospital. So, and my son's just right around the corner. He's like, they live like a mile and a half down the road. So they ran up here, got her, and took her to the hospital. It took them probably 5 hours to get her stitched back up. It's crazy how long they take at the hospital, but I mean, I know there's a lot of people there. But poor girl looked terrible. Tell you what, I don't show pictures of my grandkids or nothing, but I'm going to show you this. Look at that. That's that little angel right there. She likes to collect Hot Wheels. Made me sad. Just sad as can be. But she got to the hospital and she's waiting to be treated, and she's just really... I had texted and asked how she was, and of course her aunt, my daughter, felt bad, so she ran and just bought her tons of stuff, toys, crafts, squishmallows or whatever they are, and I sent her and told him to tell her that, and she sent this picture back, and then there she is after they finally got it stitched back shut. Poor girl. It is right on the brow, so really she should have not a lot show. I mean, I have some. I was busted open several times. You could probably see it. That was all part of my under 15 years in California. And once you get older, they're harder to see. And still, just a sad deal. But anyway, she should do better now. I haven't seen her since then. She should be back maybe over today, maybe not. But she's going to have to get a lot of Hot Wheels now. But anyway, it was terrible. And I could see it from the window. I'm up, down, and I see them out there. And from where I was at, it looked like it just barely bumped her. And it's a plastic shovel, but I forgot the tip of it has a piece of metal. And it's even worse than that, guys, because you use it on your driveway every year, scraping the snow. It gets sharp, rusty, just everything. They had to give her shots and everything. But I wasn't sure if it was a big deal because I wasn't even sure it hit her. It was so close. I mean, my daughter was scooping the pile back up, and right as she come up, she come flying out the side and just dived right in there. You know, she was having fun, just excited and all, and boom, right into the shovel. But anyway, as soon as I saw my daughter snatch her up real quick and take off running, I knew something was wrong. And because, you know, she just started bleeding profusely. And got her in the house upstairs, and we took care of it. And, you know, and she's sitting there, and what was bugging her the most was she kept saying she couldn't stop crying. I can't stop crying, Grandma. I'm trying to stop crying, but I can't stop crying. Is that not sad? And, you know, anyway, they got that taken care of. But that just messed up everything in my mind. So while they're gone, I come down here to open this package I got from Deavers, Mr. Deavers. And he's the one I told you was going to send me a super bird. I was pretty sure. Well, he did. And, of course, I hit the button. Oh, boom, peace intro. And I don't say nothing about my granddaughter or nothing because I'm still trying to, you know, wait and see what happens with all that. And I wasn't recording at all. And I get almost to the end, and then my screen turns off. I'm like, what the heck happened? Well, if you got it just sitting there and it's not recording or anything, it'll only sit there for so long and then it turns off. So that's when I touched it and I went back and I realized I never even hit record. I thought I hit record and I didn't. So all that I did wasn't even recorded, guys. Sorry, but I'm going to show you again because I want y'all to see what Mr. Deavers sent me. Really, everybody in here is just so cool. I appreciate it, but, you know, I sometimes you feel guilty with all the stuff people send you, you know. You start feeling obligated and stuff, and I hope, you know, I started, it makes me feel obligated to send things, and I know I give away a lot of stuff, but what I wanted to say was, I give customs to people, and they haven't gave me anything. I don't want any of you guys that I give a custom to feel like you're obligated to give me something back, okay? And I'm not saying that's what Mr. Deavers did. We've been dealing back and forth. He's been a customer on my website several times. I'm not saying that's what he did, but what I'm saying is I don't want any of you guys to feel obligated to send me something because of that. I mean, it's just not what it's about. So anyway, he sent me the Super Bird. So again, guys, buddy, sorry, man. I wish I could have got a hold of you and let you know ahead of time. And McNasty sending me one too, and he's sending me the DeLorean, which is cool. If I had an extra DeLorean, I already know where that would go. I'd be sending it to Rappin' Nismo because he wants it badly. I'd send it with his customs, but I didn't get an extra DeLorean. I got extra Superbirds, and so I'm gonna ask my buddy. Both of them already told me, McNasty and Mr. Deavers already told me that I could forward them. So I'm gonna see if my Hot Wheel collecting amigo, who always looks out for me as well, wants it, and if so, I'm gonna give one to him. And but if he doesn't, then I'll forward it to somebody else out here. And I should have two actually, because McNasty's sending me one, so I have two to give away. And yes, Mr. Woodruff, I saw your deal, and I realized you said you need it, and I would like to give it to somebody I haven't gave anything to, and so on and so on. But because I have sent you a few things, but I will see what happens, and I may send it to you. Because just because I sent you some things doesn't mean I'm never going to send you anything else. So, but I sent you quite, you know, I just want to, you understand. You said that in your comments, so you understand. But I want you to know I did get your comment, and I will keep that definitely in mind. But there you go, guys, another Superbird. And then he sent me something super cool. I forgot about it until I unwrapped I thought it was a custom because he had it wrapped up in one of my display case like I use, and I was like, oh, he sent me a custom, and then when I seen it, I remembered, oh, that's right, he asked me about that. But anyway, I'll give you a hint. I almost bought the Hot Wheels display case just to get the car, but I didn't. You probably already know which car it is now, and I wanted the truck too, but I never did get the truck, and but I didn't buy the display case either because, as you see, I have nowhere to put a display case, and it would have been stupid of me to buy it just to get the darn car. But anyway, it was that baby. And man, is that not sweet. It looks even better in person than it did on when I was thinking about buying the display case just to get the car. I mean, thanks, Mr. Deaver. That is awesome. I'm getting a lot of gassers now from Mr. Deavers, Kelly. Kelly sent me some cool gassers. Everybody's sending me cool cars. I appreciate it, guys. Like I said, don't feel obligated to do any of that. As you guys have seen looking around my walls, I have thousands of cars, guys. And I appreciate all of these cars you send me as well. But I love these 55 gassers. So I could probably never get enough of them. I mean, all the ones I don't have, I just... It's exciting to get these. And this one is awesome. And you had to have had extra ones because, golly, man, that's just killer. Whoa, that's just killer, guys. But I'm going to keep it in the display case and set it right back over there because I already set it over there yesterday when I realized that I'll just have to make another video tomorrow. But look at that. The wheels say Hot Wheels. Well, if I could find some of those, I would buy those. We'll get to some wheels in a minute. I scored, guys. Anyway, I'm going to wax that baby up and put her right back over there. Thanks, buddy. Man, I love that car. And then he sent me 2 more chargers I could make General Lee's out of, which that's the one I make for General Lee's. And he sent me 2 of the Holly gassers. The reason you're only seeing one is I never took one of these out of the package. So I did. And I scored me some wheels, guys. Check those out. Gasser wheels. So I put me some on this one. I thought, you know what? He won't mind if I keep one of these for myself. And put me some gasser wheels on it. So I did. Look at those awesome wheels. And I set them out. I space them. And kick them out so they sit just gnarly. Look at that. Man, I don't know what, but look at that. And Holly gasser is one of my favorite gassers. It always was. But don't that look awesome? And yeah, I put a little gold on the center. It just seems to give it that little touch. But yeah, I scored a bunch of these wheels. Actually, I bought every one I found on Etsy. Well, no, I didn't, because I found another guy who had some for $5 a piece, $5 a set, free shipping. Not a bad deal. If you're going to buy a premium in the store, you're going to pay $6 after taxes just to get the wheels. So I bought 10 sets of those, and I think he had more. But I also bought, it was 5 sets for $22, and I bought all the guy had of those, which he only had 3 sets, so that's 15 of them. So pretty good deal. And then the wheels that don't that look cool? Love it, guys. I'm going to show you the ones I got of Kelly's. I put some wheels on them too, but they're not the same. They're the ones I got off from other cars, but they look cool too. But the wheels I always use, these. I've been told you guys, I keep checking and checking back with that Sharon. Her name is Sharon something in Malaysia. And these are just awesome because they got the writing, the wheels look cool, everything about them. I've ordered them several times. And I told you a guy bought them all up. Well, I got on there last night and I was on there yesterday. Nothing. Because I check it almost every day. Well, then last night I got actually, those gasser wheels here, I got them off of Etsy. I never buy off of Etsy, but it said free shipping, and like I already told you the prices, so it wasn't a bad deal. I got some notification from them. Hey, look at this, just for you, you know? And I was like, I ain't interested. Well, right after that, another one popped up and wanted me to give a review on these wheels. So I did. I gave the guy 5 stars for his shipping, his quality, his price, everything, because it's a good deal if you ask me. I mean, sure, I like to get them cheaper. But those wheels, $5 a set, is getting pretty hard to get for that price. So anyway, when that popped up, I went ahead and filled it out, and then I clicked on my eBay account, and then a picture of the wheels I bought before picked up. So I thought, well, I'll check it again, and I clicked on them, and she had 3 new sets. And so that's what, because they come in sets of 12. And so I took them all. Boom, right then. Yeah, I spent over $150 getting all of them. I took them all. And then because somebody else had a set too. They only had one. I took them too. And so now they're gone again. But I use them for these cars, everything I use them for. And I think you guys like those wheels, and probably for the same reason I do, because of the writing on the tires. And the wheel looks good too. But I don't turn around and sell them for $9 a set. So anyway, now let me show you these, what I did to Kelly's. Let me show you what I did to Kelly's cars. All right. Well, first off, I did the same thing to the Guster. I took me one of the Gusters out, and I put the same set of wheels on it. I haven't done any detail work to anything yet. I probably will, but right now I just thought it'd look awesome with the wheels on it. So that one is there with those two ollies. And then I put the other kind of wheels on it, on the ones from Kelly. The ones I took off of those, whatever they were, you know. Those are what's on the front. And then the purple truck is what's on the back. And they look cool. They're not as tall as the Gasser wheel. But they do look cool. What do you think? I think they look just fine. I can use them, but I'll save them for rainy days. And then I put it on this one. This one has different front wheels. They came off of the yellow. Yeah, here it is. They came off of that one. But I think that looks cool. I mean, I admit, the beefier tire probably looks a little better back there. And I may end up changing those out and saving these for something else, other type cars. But they work. I mean, they work good for when you don't have none. And then the heat fleet. I mean, I think they look pretty cool. But I admit, I mean, these look better. You know, they're taller. They're more of a big old fat slick. So, but yeah, that's what I did, guys. So anyway, I haven't done any detail work, Kelly, or anything, but I did get the wheels changed out, and that made a heck of a difference. And like I said, I don't know if you can see them very well, but I think they look fine as far as, you know, they're not big, giant ones, but they look good. And what was on it? I mean, when I put the, I mean, these are actually the same size as what was on it. I mean, they're the same. So, it's just that these Gasser wheels are taller. You know, they're just taller. You know, like the ones that come on the premiums. They're taller. So obviously they look better. But anyway, guys, I don't want to stretch you out all over again. So, anyway, I know you guys will love these wheels. So you can go ahead and say so if you want to. But what do you really think about these, honestly? I think they look cool. I think they work on there. However, I'm still going to, some cars that I make will get these kind of wheels on them because they'll just fit the purpose better. But I think most of my Gassers I'm still going to use, especially the ones I'm giving away and selling, I'm still going to use these. And now there may be some that I do, certain things that I'm going to use my new Gasser wheels on. You know, just to, you know, certain things. They look good tucked up in. When I tuck wheels up in something, they'll look good on there. But anyway, I got a lot of those now, and I got a lot of these again. So I was getting worried about that because I did not want to run out of those. They just do the trick. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about those. They look pretty cool, don't you think? And sorry for the grotesque picture of my granddaughter, but I felt really bad for her. I just didn't want y'all to think I was exaggerating. It looked like a third eye, poor girl. And hopefully she does a lot better now. Hopefully she don't get a black eye or something out of it. So like I said, it didn't hit it hard. It just, like I said, I wasn't even sure it really hit her. But as you know, that thing, all it had to do was barely touch you, because it has a piece of metal on the edge of it, real fine. And I went and looked at it afterwards, because I've been using it for a few years now to do my driveway. And sure enough, scraping it against concrete and stuff has done nothing but sharpen that baby. It's rugged, so I didn't have to do nothing but barely touch her and laid her open. So yeah, that's what got me all boggled, and I messed up everything on there. Sorry, guys. So this was already opened, Mr. Deavers. There wasn't no surprise reaction. I mean, there was yesterday, but because I forgot all about this car. I love this gasser, man. I love all these gassers. I've had these right here, and I love it more now that I put those wheels on it. It's just crazy. It's like, I didn't do nothing but change it, put some wheels on it. Same with this. That thing is just awesome now. And it was always been one of my favorites, was this Holly. It was the hardest one for me to ever find. And then, I mean, I'm glad a lot of these, everybody's been sending them to me. Thank you. I use them now for customs, but the first ones I found, the white was messed up on all of them. I only found 3 ever, and they were all messed up. I found one that was keepable, and it was still messed up. Matter of fact, I still got it hanging up there. I never traded it out with any of the good ones you guys sent me, because I got it buried so hard I'd have to take out so many cars just to get to it. But anyway, I took one of yours and opened it, buddy, and I put tires on it, because I think she looks awesome. So thanks again, guys. I was really happy to get those. And yeah, it was just real cool. I appreciate it, and I'll let you guys know what's up with this. So, let me know, guys. Mr. Deavers and Mr. McNasty already said I could forward these Superbirds. So, if I know I'll have one. I'm not sure about the other, because, like I said, if my amigo who brings me cars when he finds them wants it, I'm gonna let him get it. And but like I said, he's picky. He's more into he likes muscle car, but I don't know if he really cares about the Superbird. But he likes what do y'all call them things? And foreign is it JDM or you know, like Nismo. He likes that stuff like Rapid Nismo likes. But he does like muscle cars. So anyway, just let me know in the comments so I know who to check from there, and that might still need this. So y'all take it easy, and thanks again, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Deavers. Sorry I messed up your reaction video. One more thing. I took that Christmas truck out, and I glued the rack back on it. Yep. Only M2 I have open. But it was just perfect everywhere else. I mean, there is nothing wrong with it. It is in excellent shape. I mean, and when I looked, this was never glued on. It actually clips on. There's little pegs under there, and it just clips onto it. But it won't stay. It'll just fall right off. And so that's what had happened to it. It was never glued on at all. I just put a little bitty dab of glue under there and popped her back on. But look at that. Straight bed, everything. And a lot of times, guys, when that bed's bent, it's these screws. It's this bracket they got. They're tightening it down, and they're pulling it too far. And it bends it. You can adjust that and fix it a lot of times, but I don't ever take them apart. But anyway, look at that. Look how clean that is. I hate that I had to bust it out of the package, but you know, I don't keep my cars in a package so I can resell them. I keep them in a package because it's easier to keep them that way. So anyway, I got that baby open now, and it sits over there. But she looks pretty cool. Anyway, now I'm done. Thanks, guys. Y'all take it easy. Peace. Outro.